Well, good morning, my Virgos. How are you cutie pies doing? It is spring. It's our first day, well, first full day, I guess, of spring. Since it happened at 10:33 a.m. my time, Central Standard Time. Don't know where it is. Other parts of the world are different. You guys know how that works. I don't want to get into a seasonal talk. But anyway, hi, Virgo. That was a weird intro, wasn't it? That really was. Okay, we are doing your reading for the week. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Tarot of the Mystical Moments is the main deck. We have, I just changed it up. I forgot the name of this deck, and I don't even know. I think I have the link. I'm looking to see if the box is here. It's, sorry guys. I like to have the name of the box. I honestly forgot, but I have links below in the description box, down below the video. I know I have the link there. I just completely, I'm going to ruin it. It's an Italian deck. It's beautiful. I'm using it. So yes, this is the weirdest intro I think I've ever done. But yes, how are you, Virgo? How are you guys doing? So yeah, I am doing bonus reads on Sunday, top 3 viewed highest signs. And let's just get into it. Let's just see what's going on. I'm all over the place. 9 of Swords is the bottom of the main deck. We have, what is this? The Wheel of Fortune. And ooh, there you are. It's the Hermit. I love that. I just realized if you look behind, I usually do the hourglass, and I just did Scorpio's reading and it ran out of time. So are the days of our lives. But look at, he's holding an hourglass. Isn't that amazing? The Hermit, and there you are. But we have the Hermit, and he was reversed. Coming out, and we have, the Wheel of Fortune, which I love. That was upright. Moving on, right? Moving on. Releasing yourself from a situation that could have been stressful, could be work. It could be feeling overly judged, breaking free from other people's judgments. But it could be a relationship. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands reverse. Ooh, or it could be a job. Just dropping the burden. Tired of carrying the load. Chariot and 8 of Wands reverse. All right, Virgos, let's see what's going on. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I have a half a mind to delete this intro before I get any further. This was wild. This was so crazy. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo. If you are a Virgo, know a Virgo, feel like being a Virgo. Virgos, I'm glad you're here. And I say that because you could be a Virgo, and this could resonate. Why not? You're a Virgo. You could be any other sign in dealing with a Virgo, and it could resonate as the main story, not as a cross-watcher, but as the main story. Or you may not be dealing with anybody, come across this title, whatever it will be, and say, hey, that sounds like my story. Well, that probably is true because it's just energy, guys. It really is. Don't get too hung up on your sun sign. Usually try to go by the titles. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo. I'm going to go for a walk after this. I think I have to get out. I've been doing too many readings today. I feel like a robot. I'm going blah, blah, blah. My wires are getting crossed here. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo. What are the general energies for my Virgos? What are the general energy for my Virgos? What are the general energy for my Virgos? General energy for my Virgos. What is it? Ooh, Taurus energy. I like. King of Pentacles. I like. What is, okay, 5 of Pentacles reverse, Taurus again. But this is amazing, Virgo. You are so much in your power. King of Pentacles is a lot of self-worth, but it's a lot of confidence in oneself. If you are in work, maybe you're doing really well in your job. I do believe a lot of you Virgos, if you've come from a time where money was scarce, it's not anymore. 5 of Pentacles reverse. I also actually feel this is about getting your confidence back. Some of you have really been shaken the last few years. You've had a rough ride. And this is about getting you back. Not just you back, but a better version of yourself. So what's influencing the King of Pentacles? You saying, I don't want that anymore. There was something I settled for in the past, and I want something better. I demand to have something better. I demand to have a better status in life, a better way of living. I demand more money in my account. And you're going out and getting it. You realize that wishes, I was gonna say wishes are for bitches. I swear, this is green tea. This is Zen tea. This is not alcohol. I don't know what is going on with me today. But you realize that wishing is for fools. What you need to do is action. You manifest and you have action. That's really where luck is. Luck is the preparation, that all the hard work that came in before, then an opportunity happens. But King of Pentacles is you taking very strong control of your life. What is the reason for the reading? And this is the Stella got her groove back card. Even if you're a guy, I'm coming out. That's what that reminds me of. 5 of Pentacles reverse. It's just feeling, it's really confident energy. What's the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, Virgos? Why are we? I think I lost about 50% of you. You're like, oh, she's a nut. And you would be correct. You would not be wrong. What's the reason for the reading, Virgo? What's the reason for the reading? The Judgment. Amazing. Spring is all about new beginnings, and so is you. So are you. You are really blossoming. You're coming into your own. And I feel like the struggles have been real. If it's been in a relationship, within work, within both, the way people talk down to you, there's so many new things happening in your energy. Judgment is a rebirth, a renewal of oneself. It's about living, not existing. It's about putting the fears aside. Not saying you can't get rid of fears. That's impossible. Fears, in a way, protect you, right? But this is about you no longer living life based on fear. This is about courage, and courage is in the face of fear, you're going to do it anyway. But it's seeing the situation for what it is, even if it's yourself, and saying, you know what, there has to be a change. And not just saying it, but you're doing it. And I feel like it brings in quite a bit of money for you guys. What's in the past? What's in the past for my Virgos? What's in the past? What's in the past? What's in the past for my Virgos? The 3 of Wands reverse. No longer waiting, right? No longer waiting to be accepted for a position, no longer waiting on a relationship to begin, no longer waiting for someone to see your worth, no longer waiting for someone to get divorced, no longer waiting to get your parents' approval, no longer waiting to be, oh, my door's gonna slam. No, it didn't. No longer waiting. Time is too precious to be waiting on anything. So instead of waiting, you're now doing. And you know what, Virgo, let's get real. On this card, 3 of Wands upright means waiting for your ships to come in. You've always been too resourceful to wait on anything. You're not waiting on anyone. You actually had all the tools already in your hand. Why would she be waiting on a ship when she has a ship? And I always feel judgment on this card when it's upright, because judgment is when you see something for what it is, you have instant growth like that. And she can't go back to the past. I keep saying she, I apologize, men. And I do know, I have absolutely know, I have men, Virgos that watch. I apologize, men. It's just a woman on the card. It could be a man with really cool extensions. We will keep that option open. Either way, this person can't go back. They don't fit where they once were. They've outgrown it. And do you know how uncomfortable it would be to wear clothes from when you were 3 years old, if you're 42 years old? Do you know how uncomfortable that would be, if possible? Could that even be possible? If it was, you wouldn't be able to move your arms. You would be complaining. You'd be like, oh, I hate this. I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit here. That's exactly what it is when you try to squeeze into an energy you no longer fit into. You become a curmudgeon. You become a hermit, kind of. Oh, Virgo. I'm a Virgo because I can unleash fury on you guys. Yeah, no, but seriously, that's when that, curmudgeon-y comes, is when you're still in something that you should have left a long time ago. What is on your mind, Virgo? What is on your mind? 7 of Pentacles. But really, Stacy? I could do this tomorrow. 7 of Pentacles is settling. I'm sorry, Taurus, it is. Look at this, though. Taurus. 7 of Pentacles is all about reflecting. But why is she sitting there? What is she trying to do? If she wants something more, she needs to get off her flowery apple ass and put the seeds into the ground, right? Hell, even Mother Earth is trying to help her out and throw the apples down there. But she's reflecting. Should I put these seeds into the ground and grow off an entire orchard, or am I happy just this one thing? No, you're not happy. If you've got to think about it, you're not happy. You're really not happy. If something's causing you pause, there's a reason why the pause is existing. So it's not and then everything after the pause becomes, we're going to negotiate with ourselves to stay in this position. I guarantee you, this chick, you won't want to know what I wanted to rhyme with that for you men. I really need to go for a walk. I am reckless at this point. So I guarantee you, she's sitting on that tree and she's telling herself she's going to make a change. She's telling herself this, but it's not going to happen because she's going to find a reason to keep sitting there. It's going to be tomorrow, but no, tomorrow's paper day. I got to clean my windows on Wednesday. Can't be Wednesday either. Maybe Friday. Friday's looking good. Nope. I got to wash my shoelaces on Friday. She will find the excuses. If you have to pause, there's a reason why the pause is happening. Everything after that pause is you negotiating with yourself to settle in something that you outgrew. And when you're in that energy, that's when anxiety happens. That's when horrible coping mechanisms happen, from overeating to over drinking to over drugging to over sexting, whatever it is, Virgo. It happens when you're negotiating yourself and trying to settle in something that you no longer belong in. The best way to get out of it is to break free from that, to get down off that tree and go find something else. And I feel like that is exactly what's happening, because see how abundant she is? She's not sitting on one tree. If you would have a bird's eye view, you would see it. It's acres and acres and acres of abundance, because she went out and chose to do it. And I apologize once again, men. It's these females on the card doing it to me. Okay, what is the near future? What is the near future for my Virgos? What is the near future for my Virgos? Near future for my Virgos. Near future, near future, near future. Yes, I'll take that. Sagittarian energy. 9 of Wands, reverse, and Virgo. Holy cow, do you see what I'm doing? I'm pulling off the bottom of the deck. We have Empress, 9 of Cups, and 6 of Swords. You are taking the pain and turning it into gain. You are. You're taking past disappointments and turning it into opportunities. She's dropping an anchor, but she's focused on her star. She's not even looking down below. She's not looking how far she can fall, like in the Fool card. She's focused on what she wants. That's exactly how you get what you want, is by focusing on what you want. You want to know how you get what you don't want? By focusing on what you don't want. Has that ever happened? You don't do anything with yourself and you go to Whole Foods, you go to wherever grocery store, and you say, man, I hope I don't run into anybody today. I did not wash my eyebrows. And then you find like the class of 1932 all there for you and be like, hey, Virgo, I haven't seen you in like 5 decades. Yeah, that happens because you're focusing on what you don't want. And then boom, it happens. It's like a magic act. And you're like, why can't I use that magic for good? You can, but you gotta, it's a perspective. It's like the lens, you know, when you're in the optometrist chair and they're like, is it number 1 or number 2? I actually never know the difference. Is it 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like this, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, our perspective is just stuck on that one number, and you got to switch it over to the other one. It's changing the way you see things. I'm really loopy. 6 of Swords, 9 of Cups, and the Empress. This is expansion. So let's recap here before we get into clarifying. She's thinking about, am I happy with this one tree? I may only have these apples, and my apples are already fallen, but maybe the one I want will come, and see how martyring I am being by refusing happiness for myself and saving myself for somebody else. No, they're not going to notice, but you will have a very bland life. Probably unhappy because you are now cutting off your nose to spite your face. So then, in reality, center of the reading is you get off that tree and you're like, okay, I have to see what else is out there. If this is a relationship, a job, starting a business, whatever it is, you're done thinking about it. You are finding a way to do it. And you do. And not only you do, see, it's like whatever this is your magic. This is the most powerful thing you've been keeping within. You're now releasing. It was a 5 of Pentacles reverse. You don't care what people think anymore. You are you. You are embracing who you are in the best way. You know what? 10% of people won't like it. And do you really care what people think? I have my own little theory, and I see it in the comments, or I see it in different places. You can criticize or something, but do I care? No. 1, I don't listen to criticism. But 2, unless you've done what I've done, you can't. You know, I take advice from where I want to go, not from where I've been. If you're in the position of where I've been and you're giving me advice, then there's all that can happen is you're going to pull me right back to here. If I'm already here, why would I take advice from somebody who's here? No, it doesn't work like that. Remember that, guys. If you are free from this self-made cage, this prison of being out in the cold in many, many situations, do not, if you're like this, let the past pull you back by people you dealt with or people you haven't dealt with that are still in this position. That's people who can't keep a marriage and they're going to give you marital advice. That's people who can't keep a job and they're going to tell you how to run a business. Don't take advice from these people, okay? I think it's a Teddy Roosevelt. Is it Teddy Roosevelt? I'm going to butcher it. But he has a really, I'm not going to butcher it because I'm not going to attempt it. I will horribly paraphrase it. But it's don't sit there and criticize the person in the arena from the stands. At least they had the courage to be in the arena. So the person in the arena who's fighting should only take advice from the other fighters in the arena. You know what I mean? So guys, don't look back and worry about what people, don't worry about what people who aren't doing. Don't listen to them, okay? Nine of Wands reverse, you are just giving it up and going for that change. So what you do is get off that tree, plant it, and then look. You have so many flowers you can sit on your fluffy, flowery ass like forever. Pretty much forever. This is when you realize the secret to manifestation. Because I think of her and I think of your card, the Magician, very similar. She's just less showy. The Magician is this, oh, here I am and look what I can do. That's the Magician energy, right? Empress is just as powerful, if not powerful, because she is subtle. She will kill you without you realizing, not literally kill you, but she is very subtle in how she gets things done. She pulls people to her like it's magic. What she does is she's very mysterious. She is too busy doing, and people will then, like, she could have been a checker at a grocery store, and next thing you know, she could be running the entire chain. But she does it so subtly, they didn't even notice that she left that position. She doesn't talk about it, she does it. And she's all four queens. She's very focused on what she wants. And she's all about expansion. Her focus is on what she wants. Therefore, she gets what she wants. Her focus, if it's a relationship, she will find a way to pull it towards her. She doesn't chase. I mean, seriously, have you ever seen a TV show about a fisherman that just chases a fish all around the ocean? I mean, has there been a fisherman that ever got a fish like that? He gets a boat, he gets the best bait, he gets on this really powerful boat and then just goes all around the Atlantic chasing a fish, okay? No, they do their research, they put their boat in the water, they put the best bait in the water to get that particular fish, and they wait. She's the best fisherman. That's exactly what she does. And it comes to her. That's what you're going into. You're all about expansion. You're all about, some of you might even be giving birth. See the baby? You see the baby? That's also of having a baby. That's about being pregnant, but it's being pregnant with ideas and new beginnings. And that's the energy I think you're going into. So you're taking a chance, getting out of your present situation, not knowing where you're dropping an anchor, but she's focused on what she wants. Because she's focused on what she wants, she gets it in a big ass way that leads to a lot of stability and happiness. Okay, that was really long, Virgo. 18 minutes. I haven't got to the clarifiers in a weekly reading. All right, King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles reverse, both Taurian energy. If you guys aren't dealing with a Taurus, I swear you have a lot of Taurus here. King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles reverse. What is this for my Virgos? King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles reverse. King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles reverse. King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles reverse. What is this? King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles reverse. It is the Seven of Wands, a card of being in demand. It could be keeping people at bay, but because you have so many people chasing you, you're only going to be very selective on who you want. But it's also the Seven of Wands. This is Italian, so I have to really look at it yet. It's not the swords. They look like swords, but they're wands. The Seven of Wands is traditionally a man up on a hill, and then he's got these wands coming at him for all ways, you know. It's because he has something everybody wants. Now, you could look at that as, I don't want that. I don't want to be in that position where people are trying to knock me off. Well, you have to look at the benefit of it. I mean, he's probably super wealthy. He's probably super successful. He's probably really in demand. If you're a guy, you probably have your pick of any kind of chick or whatever you are into that you want. And, you know, it's a place that this was his focus, or her. See, now I'm into men now. That sounded weird. I need to just stop this reading. No, no. Yeah, never mind. If I explain, it's going to be even worse. No, but so the Seven of Wands. No, but seriously, it's where your focus goes. That's where your energy flows. So I think for some of you Virgos, I think that Seven of Wands can be scary. Being in demand, being in the limelight, being criticized, but look at the benefit of it. It really, the fears are really minimal. The people who would try to knock you down are very minuscule compared to the people who want to hold you up. It's all about focus. You can focus on the negative thing of anything. I mean, it's people who dream of having, let's just say men, okay? Let's go back to the men. The men who dream of having these major biceps or six-pack or legs. And they're just like, that's it, I'm going to cut out whatever you feel like you have to cut out. And then I'm going to exercise however many days to get that. But what you don't realize is you have to maintain that. If you fast forward this to 5 years, or how about this, in 2 months, let's say you start this, and you have to do this for the rest of your life, to give up sugar forever, to swallow 13 eggs, whatever people do, okay? You have to work out 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. And you might be good in the short term, but the idea that you would have to do this forever, and you might like your wine, and you might like your candies, and you might like your Cheetos, you might be like, okay, that is not the life for me. So we have to get realistic about what we really want, and do we really want it? Same thing with a relationship. If there's somebody you really want, you might be overlooking that they could have some serious addiction problems, because you're focused on one thing, but you're forgetting or ignoring the other things that could completely ruin your life. If this is a job, it's the same thing. So it's about being realistic about what do we want, and do we want to keep putting that effort in to maintain it? Because the Seven of Wands, successful, you look at anybody successful, and it could be stressful to keep that level up. Or somebody with a really great body, that's pretty much where their time is obsessed over what they're eating, what they're doing, what they have all these little formulas. That's just where their focus is. So wherever your focus is, I feel like you're going to get a Virgo, but be realistic. Is this something you can maintain? Okay, because we don't want to get onto a Wheel of Fortune reverse. But the Seven of Wands, it's just weird I got down that path, because I never feel that with the Seven of Wands, but I feel like there could be a fear of success, not a failure, but of success. Of the price to pay of success, they say. What is the Judgment? Reason for the reading for my Virgos. What is the Judgment? Reason for the reading. And the Queen of Swords. I love this. So the Queen of Swords is the base of anybody who's happy. Successful, happy, joyous, whatever. It's because your Queen of Swords comes out and cuts the bullshit. Your Queen of Swords comes out and prevents the bullshit from coming in. You learn to say no to people. I know. It's like, can you get your lips around that word? No. No, I'm not doing this for you. No, I won't be your patsy. No, it's learning to say no and being okay with it. It's learning to say no, and if people don't like it, it's being okay with it. I feel like that's where true freedom is when you no longer care what people think. When you no longer care that it doesn't matter if people don't like you, because you're not going to bend at their demands. It's learning to say no. That's the Queen of Swords. Your queen, she's putting her hand up and she's like, sister, please. Don't bring that bullshit to me today. No, I'm out today. You had a chance last week when I was sleeping. I'm up and I'm out today, and I'm not having it. When she's out in everybody's life, it's amazing how much better your life functions. You're just not willing to bend and do things for people and take people's crap. And I feel like I think because she was sleeping, you were in a Five of Pentacles upright. And now that she's out, that's the reason why we're in a Five of Pentacles reverse. Because she allows you, if you think of this as another version of yourself, an aspect of yourself, it's that security within yourself that stands up and says, no, you can't treat me like this. I'm not taking this. And if you can't call me back, or if you're going to show no interest, there's 30,000 more I know that are out there like fish that I can go and cast my line in. So I'm not going to sit there and wait like the Empress. She doesn't wait on anyone. I'm no longer going to wait on people to find me attractive or to find that I'm desirable or they want me. If you can't figure it out right now, because she's very decisive, you got to go. You have to go. She has no time for people being indecisive about who she is. What is the Three of Wands reverse in the past? What is the we got a flipper, and I love my flippers. Where is it? Where is it? I saw you, card. Where are you? Did you flip back on me? I guess it did. I thought, no, there it is. There, no, that's not it. Sorry, guys. False alarm. False alarm. It was the Six of Wands, though. Okay, tell me about the Three of Wands reverse in the past. What is Virgo turning their back on? What is Virgo? Okay, there it is again. It is now the Four of Wands. Actually, I like that. Give me, and what is this? The Queen of Pentacles? Sorry, it's in, like I said, it's in Italian. And the Ten of Swords reverse. That makes sense. I think actually what you're turning your back on, well, some of you, it could be a mother-in-law kind of figure up in your Four of Wands. I feel like you're protecting your security. Now, that could be your personal home, which is Four of Wands, but I really feel like it's your security, your energy around who you are. You're not allowing people to bring their stress into your life and then leave it at your doorstep. And so they're in the full energy, and now they put the burden onto you, where you're carrying other people's problems. Ten of Swords reverse is somebody who just can't shake this energy. It's stress, it's a mental torture, and you're not carrying that into your house anymore. So if this is all about a job, you're just not at a place where you want to bring home with you anymore. When you walk through that door, you want peace. You want peace. If you are in a relationship and you walk through that door, you want this to be the most peaceful place, right? You don't want to come home, or some of you don't want to come home to something that's only going to bring you more stress than, you know, when you were at work. So whatever this is, you're turning your back on whatever is shaking down your security. And I feel like a lot of you, it has to do with a relationship, where somebody is just in and out. They, you know, they're all over the place. What is the Seven of Pentacles, Taurian energy on your mind? What is the Seven of Pentacles on Virgo's mind? What is the Seven of Pentacles on Virgo's mind? There it is. It is the Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. That's what I'm telling you, that's what I felt. The Seven of Pentacles, she's fooling herself. The more I see the Seven of Pentacles, it irritates me, because it's supposed to be reflective and appreciative of what you have, which is true. You should always be appreciative of what you have. But she's thinking about settling there. And you shouldn't settle anywhere. You should constantly be growing. Five of Cups is, what she's really thinking here is the past. She's not thinking of the future. If she was thinking of the future, she wouldn't waste any time sitting there thinking about what she should be doing. She'd just be doing it. No, she's thinking of the past. That's why the Five of Cups is here. So the Five of Cups traditionally is 3 cups spilled. That's what the person's focused on. But they're ignoring the possibilities behind them, which is new love, new beginnings within the Two of Cups. So what she's thinking about is what she doesn't have. You can think about what you don't have, Virgo, or you can go create what you don't have and make it something you do have. It's your choice. You can think about it, or you can do it. You have this minute, let's just say in this moment of time, in this slice of time, you have this, anything's possible within the next 60 seconds. You could think about what you want, or you could put some effort into accomplishing it. You can write down on paper what you want. If this is a business, you can write down a business idea. You can quickly draw the first part of the outline. You can make a name for yourself. You can, if this is about exercising or losing weight, you can go and walk around the block. You can think about it, or you can do it. They both take up the same amount of time in your day. But thinking about it causes a lot more stress. Doing it gives you freedom. You will go to bed feeling proud of yourself. Even if it's not about accomplishing the entire thing, but it's about putting any tiny effort towards what you really want. One thing comes with freedom, the other thing comes with stress, because you're still thinking about it. And then you realize you just wasted the entire day thinking about it and you didn't do it. What is this? Nine of Wands reverse, the Six of Swords, the Empress, and the Nine of Cups. What is the Nine of Wands reverse, the Six of Swords, the Empress, and the Nine of Cups for my Virgos? The Nine of Wands reverse, Sagittarian energy, is the Ten of Pentacles reverse, giving that up. Some of you are definitely giving up a long-term relationship or job. What is the Six of Swords? What is the Six of Swords? That picked itself. It is the Five of Pentacles, moving away from feeling not good enough, moving away from somebody keeping you on hold, moving away from something you can't obtain, and just not feeling good enough within yourself. And this is a person also you're moving away from not focusing what you don't have and what you will never be to who you are and what you can get and what you do have. You can get with what you have. Does that make sense? So let's just say there's things out of your control. Let's say you're 5'5" and you want to be 6'3". You're never going to be 6'3". Go get some stilts. Go stand on a ladder. You can identify as being 6'3". There's things you can do to get a perspective from somebody who's 6'3", but you're really never going to be. It's out of your control. Wheel of Fortune reverse. It's entirely out of your control. So focusing and thinking about what you don't have does you no good. But focusing on what you do have and what you can do with it is where it's at for you. And that's what is here. Tell me about the Nine of Cups and the Empress. Tell me about the Nine of Cups and the Empress in the near future. Nine of Cups and the Empress. Pisces and Libra and Taurus. Nine of Cups and the Empress. What is this? Nine of Cups and the Empress. And it is the Five of Swords reverse. That's getting out of your head. I like that. Five of Swords reverse is no longer thinking about it. It's also no longer thinking about people who said what, who did what. And Five of Swords reverse can be making amends, but I feel like you're making amends to yourself. I feel like some Virgos might be beating themselves up because they stayed in a situation for way too long. Don't beat yourself up. It's as long as you're doing something now about it, it doesn't matter. The past is gone. There's no use thinking about it. There's no use worrying about it. No use stressing about it. You can't change it. It's done. The future is still waiting to be discovered. It's waiting to be had. It's waiting to be invented. And what you're doing is you don't want to use the past as a way to your future. You want to create it. That's the magician energy. You want to create a new path. You want to create that map. That's where it's exciting. What is this Empress? What is the Empress here? I might cut you guys off. Okay. What is the Empress here for my Virgos? It is the Ten of Cups. Exactly. That's where happiness is. It is allowing yourself to go, allowing yourself to be, allowing yourself to expand. And don't chase anybody, guys. Don't chase anybody. Page of Swords reverse and the Emperor reverse. And the Nine of Cups reverse at the bottom of the deck. I actually think that's you. That could be a relationship, though. The Four of Swords reverse. This is just a lot of heavy energy. This is a lot of beating yourself up. This is a lot of trying to get something you can't have. That's a lot of trying to control something that's just out of your control. Or you can go with the energy and see where it takes you. And where it's going to take you is to a very abundant and happy place. But you have to welcome change. This is a reading about change. Some of you Virgos want to sit on this tree for another 3 months and be like, well, I think that tarot reader's nuts. I think it's still going to come to me. If I just wait here, it's going to walk on by. Well, you're still not in a position to grab it because you're up on a tree, first of all. And you're thinking of the past, so you won't even see it come by. Yeah, there's so much past thinking here. So the good thing is no more thinking, no more worried about the past. It's about future. It's about planting those seeds. It's about growing something. And most importantly, it's about seeing something for what it is, accepting it and moving on. Finally moving it on. Finally moving it on, yes, because your Queen of Swords is out. Six of Swords is being focused on what you want, not focused on what you don't have. I don't even know what to label this reading, and I have half a mind to not even post it. I swear. This was so wild. This reading is just, I don't even know what to say about it. I really don't, Virgo. Well, anyway, that is it. That is your reading. Take it or leave it, guys. Take it or leave it. Okay, have a great week. I hope you guys have a fantastic week and weekend. I'll see you next week. Take care.